It's time for you to start being proud of where you stand in this world. You're doing really well. Do you know, as a deliberate creator in this sea of contrast, in this planet, you are masters of creation. It's why you're here. You are masters at creation, and you've come into the most complex, most perfect diversity that has ever been in any dimension, any time, anywhere. Here you are, sifting and sorting for your personal conclusions about how you believe the world and your world within this world would be better. And your worthiness is such that everything that you conclude is understood and backed up by source completely. And the energy that creates worlds is focused on your behalf. It's time for you to line up with the focus that's already focused on your behalf. Don't try to control any outcomes. That's really something that we'd like to say to all of you deliberate creators. Don't try to control outcomes. Don't try to control manifestations. Instead, do what you can to consider where you are vibrationally, emotionally. Let that be what your emphasis is upon. And then let what you've put into the vortex and now your new reception of it be the control of what unfolds in terms of manifestation. You'll like it. You'll really like it. Such an easy approach. It is. Facers of reality do not change the reality that they're facing. If you face reality, you keep active the vibration that keeps bringing the same results. Different places, different faces, but it's basically the same experience that you continue to regurgitate. And it does not have to be that way. You are not facers of reality, or you are creators of reality. It really is about wanting to feel good and know what thoughts take you off and paying attention to what happens. There is nothing wrong with running over a few things while you're learning to drive. It's just sort of something that has to happen. So as you are acknowledging that, oh, that thought led to that, then next time you come across that thought because of past momentum, you might have more control about it because you're more decisive about it now. But let your decisions be about how you feel, not about the nitty-gritty of what you're deciding. If you diffuse negative focus, in time it won't be part of the mix. So at the same time that you're diffusing negative focus, you can be focusing more positively. It's just a matter of caring about how you feel and guiding yourself accordingly. In your now, you have more latitude than you've been giving yourself credit. Let your decision-making process be mostly about the way you want to feel, by understanding that you've already filled your vortex full of the decisions that are important to you. And then just watch how lovely life plays out. And then you'll find yourself more and more of the time being in this state of being where things are unfolding around you and you are witnessing the evidence of your alignment. That's the best part of deliberate creation, to witness the evidence of your alignment. Or, let's have a step 5 moment, witness the evidence of your misalignment. But witnessing the evidence of it, isn't that a lovely thing? Don't go there. Don't even put words to it being frustrating if you can stop yourself. If you're not too far in the frustration to stop yourself from even saying it, just say, wait a minute, I can back off of that. I don't have to proclaim it. I don't have to continue to argue for my limitations, because that for sure is going to continue the momentum and take you off. Everyone has a propensity to do that a little bit because you're sort of fact-based people. You've been trained to face reality. And we say, facers of reality do not change the reality that they're facing. If you face reality, you keep active the vibration that keeps bringing the same results. And so notice the correlation between the words that are coming out of your mouth, the conversations you're having with your friends. And notice how often you could have got back in your lane. You could have. But for reasons, screwy reasons, like you don't want to hurt your friend's feeling by changing the conversation, or mostly momentum, mostly your own momentum, or mostly your own justification or rationalization, but none of those things feel good. And so to say, wait a minute, I can back off of that. I don't have to proclaim it. I don't have to continue to argue for my limitations, because that for sure is going to continue the momentum and take you off.